Hello friends, this is Coldrun back with Dragon Age Inquisition. We are here in Emprise du Lion, where we are... What's that? Just some other quest. Where we are... This is a new area. A relatively new area for me anyway. A snowy area with all kinds of shenanigans going on, which I don't really know about just yet, but we'll probably see them. So people of Sarnia are cornered by the elements and Red Templars, and so we're going to try to help them out. Sounds good. Let's do it. Okay, discovered Sarnia, so this is kind of the first region here. And looks like there's... What is this?
What happened here?
Are there bodies? Are there... Yeah, so it looks like a bunch of bodies, some chantry presence.
Omega, hear my cry. Guide me through the blackest nights. Steel my heart against the temptations of the wicked. Make me to rest in the warmest places.
So yeah, kind of a last rite sort of thing, I guess.
How could you have dropped it? Foolish, clumsy girl. Mama trusted the ring to you when she died. Now the Templars will get it, bad Templars. Demons with trusted faces. They'll find the small blue house, they'll find the ring. Stupid girl, how could you?
So it looks like we're going to be after a keepsake here. Mama's ring, find Mama's ring. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Common curses. So, lad, you're getting your sights straight in your first day's topside. So this is, I guess, to a dwarf? So here's some advice. You're not just trading with kin. You're selling to all kinds of folk now, with different customs and tongues. As I've learned here, the most important part of any language is the cussing. It gets you trust, it gets you coin. Most elves you see in the city are servants, and a human looking for a fight might call one knife ear. If the elf returns with shem or quick, blood's about to spill. Those Dalish elves use flat ear to insult the ones who live with humans, like our unenlightened kin below calling us stone blind up here. Even the humans who pray to some woman they burned alive, and her god they call the Maker, say something when they knock their shins. It's a curse to say Andraste is, well, any body part really. Maker's breath might get you in with a swaggering fool, but the lady priests won't be pleased. Chantry folk also don't like mages. If you hear a mage called a spellbind, hide anything flammable. Then there are all those beautiful words that just mean sod it. When that loose cobblestone flips and the ankle cracks, an elf will cry Fenethus. When while a human might damn it, a Kunari will mumble Vashadon. I've even heard a couple of Tevinters yell Kafar. If any of these get aimed at you, hopefully all that gets killed is a sale. Note from Hardal, a surface merchant dwarf, to an apprentice adjusting to life outside Orzammar. That's actually probably very good advice, just in general with language learning. Though, like used in...
It's gone.
Oh, no, we're dealing with you already. Yep, though in, like, the right contexts. Arbor Blessing. I think this is something I'd been looking for some potion upgrades, maybe? I swear this is after... I mean, I guess we'll see after... Rashfine Nettle. I definitely needed that stuff. Oh, and Rashfine Nettle Seeds! Oh my god, that's the best. I'd been looking for Rashfine Nettle Seeds for a while. I was really hoping I would find them in the last zone, in the Emerald Graves, but no luck. So this is... I'm going to go switch out Blood Lotus for a Rashfine Nettle next time I'm back in town. Yeah, this place is a wreck. So what are we looking for? Speak with the townspeople about what can be done. Probably doing something about all that red lyrium sitting 2 feet away is going to help, but let's talk to them first, just in case. Who said that? Was that you? Michelle?
No sign of trouble at the moment.
I've heard of you. Have I?
Michelle de Chavannes, I know your story. You were disgraced and banished from court for treachery.
There's much more than that, but it ends the same way. What does it matter? Despite all, I have a strong arm, a stout heart, and I still serve Ole.
Selene is dead. The Inquisition could use you. Protect Sarnia.
Are you here to guard the people?
As much as I can, although this was not my original intention. I hunt a demon. This one calls itself Imshale and has settled in Suladin Keep, up in the hills. Imshale is free because I made a mistake. I will see him destroyed. Now that the Inquisition is here, perhaps the Red Templars who guard the keep can be routed.
Sounds like we got a
All I
quest on
need
our hands.
Is one chance.
Celine is... Yeah, let's investigate first.
I need to know more about Imshale.
A desire demon, more cunning than anything I have encountered. And I have played the game. Imshale has roamed the land for some time. If anything, he will have grown in power. Why he is here in Emprise du Lion, however, is anyone's guess. Perhaps he has gained the cooperation of the Red Templars, or vice versa.
I'm immediately glad that Imshale is male. Just because I feel like I've seen enough succubi, scantily clad succubi and all that for a lifetime. And so I'm curious what they do with a male desire demon. I don't know if they've had that in the past in the Dragon Age games. The desire demons I always remembered encountering always presented as female. But let me know if I'm mistaken or forgetting something.
What's in Suladin Keep?
Red Templars, so far as I can tell. Suladin is an elven fortress, left to crumble. The locals always avoided it, believing it the haunt of ancient elven spirits.
Well, why not from the keep? I'm guessing because the Red Templars are in the way.
You know where the demon is. Why wait?
I am but one man. Suladin Keep is guarded by Red Templars. While I would happily give my life for this, I would not give it in vain.
I definitely want to say the Inquisition could use you as a, like, in case he can become an agent, but let's go with the, whenever there's a star option, I want to go with that.
Empress Celine is dead.
Ah, the game is merciless. I wish I could have said goodbye. Perhaps if I had been there, she... Regret upon regret. What's one more? The Grand Duke has the throne. Gaspard will make a good emperor in his own way.
Okay, so this is still an option. Yeah, so he seems like a decent guy. I mean, I'm guessing that the traitor thing was a setup. I don't remember if we read his story. We may have, but I can't remember it offhand.
You could serve the Inquisition. We have use for strong arms and stout hearts.
No, not until Imshale is defeated.
Okay, so he might be an agent afterwards then. Probably one of the an agent for to give some perk to force missions maybe. Because it sounds like he didn't play the game especially well, so I don't think he's going to help out Josephine. Or at least, I mean, look where he is now.
No, I dropped it.
Come, lad. I have dried beans and radishes. It's not much,
What is-
but with last week's salt pork, it makes a meal.
Thank you, madame.
Alright. Speak with the townspeople about what can be done. So who's going to talk to me?
Maker, why have you allowed this to happen? My little brother of the war, and now my sweet Louis dead. Maker, why?
Yeah, they don't seem like they're in a great spot, these people. Read. Scribbled note. Reen, I have a hankering for that Dalish cheese you stocked last year. What happened to it? It's not really Dalish, is it? I asked the last Dalish hunters who came to the village to trade, and they looked at me like I'd grown a tree out of my head. Oh god, this is going to be something gross, isn't it? This is going to be like toe cheese or something. Whatever it is, let me know if you get more. I would give anything for another taste. Denise. So that's clearly the most important task we have in this village, is to find the secret Dalish cheese. Final Fantasy, Dragon Age, cheese is important to all of them. Who the hell do I talk to? That is a cool ballista. Holy shit, I like that. Are you someone I can talk? No, you already talked. You already said something. I didn't really talk to you. Maybe in here? Oh, yes. Mistress Pauline.
Ah, the Inquisition.
Let me read this first. Mistress Pauline's records. Records show that Sarnia's granite quarry has been in financial trouble for at least a year. Anselm says the Duchess of Savren's household has cancelled their order. The Duchess has decided instead to donate the gold set aside for her new fountain to the Empress's war effort. And Anselm won't send a boat to take the merchandise I prepared for him. He says if he can't sell it, it just takes up space in his warehouse. Maybe another trader will take it off my hands. It's some of the finest quality we've pulled in recent years. No new orders. I can't get rid of the blocks meant for the Duchess. No one wants what we offer, not while the war rages. I've had to close the quarry. I can't pay the workers. Soon they'll leave for the cities. Sarnia will die. Okay, so this is like this is like a mining town of sorts, on the decline, just in bad times. Hello, pigeon. The Inquisition, that was kind. What was kind?
That was generous of you.
I do what I can. I am partly to blame for all this. The Red Templars are here because, fool that I am, I sold them my family's quarry. They've taken every worker. We haven't seen them in weeks. And it's not enough. They keep coming, taking more people. And there's nothing I can do to stop them.
So is the thing that was kind then, like, did she give this part of the town for, like, defense, for civil defense sort of thing?
What do you mean the Red Templars take workers?
Are they mining something?
People just disappear. First those who worked the quarry, then they took people from their homes. I don't know why. I just prayed they'd leave me and my family alone.
How could you have sold land to the Red Templars?
I didn't know. I swear by Andrastre's spire, they look like knights, chevaliers. Such pretty speeches. They said they would reopen the quarry, bring employment and trade back to Sarnia. We'd been struggling since the war began. How could I refuse? It was good for a time. People went to work, they were paid. Then they stopped coming home. After that, the Red Templars stopped pretending.
Okay, yeah, so things are... Okay, I'm starting to get the picture here. So, where to now? Primeval word Lyrium? Emprise du Lion. I don't feel super crucial about bringing Cassandra to this. Like, I don't necessarily want to go back to town and... Well, town is like 2 seconds away. What am I doing? Let's swap out Cassandra in from Blackwall. Here we go. It's appropriate that my first boop attempt in a while starts with a swing and just a total miss. Just 100% whiff. Level 19 enemy, so this is going to be not a higher level place, but this is definitely appropriate level place. I'm curious when I get to the western approach, because that's the quest I've had sitting for a while. Maybe that'll be all like level 13 and stuff. Where's the entrance to this particular place? Is it? It looks like if I follow as the crow flies, there's just going to be a wall. Oh, never mind. Barrack approved. Yeah, this is the last word. This is... No, don't target the nug. There's more pressing issues. You can't hide. Whoa, what's that? Oh, right. So recently I just gave Dorian a new ability, which is lets him like resurrect the dead. It lets him like take an enemy that we just killed and have them fight for us briefly. And that looks pretty sweet. I don't know how good it'll be, but it's cool, which is what really matters. Snowflare, look at this cutie. Oh man, do I feel guilty about killing that adorable little, like, snow hippo nug. Codex unlocks Snowflare. This is the most important thing. Codex. Ooh, we got a bunch of codices. Let's check those out in a second. But first, the Snowflare. Here we are. I've never felt guiltier about killing any creature in my life than I do about killing the Snowflare now that I have seen this piece of art. The Snowflare like rolling and playing happily in the snow. Just off the picture to the side there's my sword coming down on it. Ugh. Picked up someone new. Called himself Marchand and offered 3 Orlais royals to travel alongside to Celestine. Betting both knees he saw the bows and thought we'd be protection. Didn't think we might turn the weapons on him ourselves. Maker's grapes, by the time we hit Leeds, I wanted to. Little shit couldn't stop bragging about how he was going to be a tutor for some High Lord's son. Everything out of his mouth was, "Milord Silk Knickers this, Milord Silk Knickers that." Showed us a little painting of Milord Silk Knickers and his lady. "Milord, I wanted to punch, but the rump on the lady, I'd like to tutor that." Nice one. And then going through the dales, we see one of those long-nosed pigs with the stump legs. It's just crossing the highway, dragging its stupid belly along the ground, as they do. Bless the maker and all, but he was deep in his holy golden cups the day he made that thing. Anyway, I turn to Lockie and I say, "Hey, it's one of them snufflers." Marchand starts in with his giggle. Lockie and me, we look at him. "Snuffler," he says, like he just caught me naked with his lady mother. "Non, tu dois dire snuffleur," because snuffler just isn't fancy enough for Orlais. So I say it like he does. Snuffleur. Can't keep a straight face. Marchand goes red like a virgin with skirts blown up, and good old Lockie, he just shoots the thing with an arrow while it's snuffling its way across the road. "Now it's dead, and we call it dead," he says. That was that. From the hunting log of Kerr and West Hill, dated 17 Solus. Oh, that poor snuffleur. What magic did we get? It's, again, this is hard to... Oh, there it is. 11. Spirit of Wisdom. So this is from our conversations with Solus. When the summoning ritual was complete, the spirit appeared. Both spirits and demons have no gender as we understand it, but this one, much like the rare and dangerous desire demon, presented as female. Didn't they just say that... So they're implying here that desire demons present as female, but wasn't this Imshale a male? Didn't Michelle refer to Imshale as male and say Imshale was a desire demon? Well, we'll see, I guess, later in this session, or later in the zone. Although its form was not threatening, the spirit carried itself with a confidence and awareness, I suppose, that I've seen only in the most powerful of demons. Oh god, who's this from? Spirits of the Spire by Senior Enchanter Francois. The Spirit of Wisdom was polite and courteous. It answered our questions about the Fade, even acknowledging the difficulty when we could not understand what it meant. There was none of the bargaining one normally associates with a summoned creature, save that the spirit sometimes asked us questions as well. Harris shared a mathematical formula he had recently proven, while Etren recently explained his study on magical themes in the Chant of Light, and young Reese talked a little about his mother. And so this is what Solus had said. Solus had said that the Spirit of Wisdom, this particular one that he was friends with, would just normally just share its stuff, that it liked talking. When we were finished, the spirit thanked us for the conversation and then vanished, although none of us had dismissed it. We soon discovered that the summoning ritual we had devised was critically flawed. The spirit had been under no compulsion to come or remain. All the time it had talked with us, it had stayed of its own volition. Yep, Harris was greatly concerned that such a powerful spirit remained free and has updated the ritual to correct for the weakness in the binding enchantment. I understand his caution, but I also confess that I quite enjoyed the conversation. I'm not certain the spirit would have talked so freely had it been shackled at the time. An excerpt from Spirits of the Spire by Senior Enchanter Francois. Yeah, I think that's a message that... I mean, I don't think you could always do that, because you didn't know if it was going to be like a hungry demon or what it was going to do before you summoned it, but I think Solus especially would appreciate that little note there. Places. Emprise du Lion. The ancient name of these craggy highlands has long been lost to time. When the first Valmont Emperor... What does Emprise mean? Okay, I'm Googling this. Let's see. French word, Emprise. I assume it's French. Grip. It's a lion's grip. When the first Valmont Emperor was crowned in the Exalted Age, the mountains were renamed Emprise du Lion to honor the House of Valmont, which bears a lion upon its crest, right? So Emprise du Lion is it's a land that's in the lion's grasp. Wandering through these remote hills, I discovered remnants of a forgotten past, mingled delightfully with signs of the present. Charming villages dotted the landscape, and scattered among them relics of the lost elven nation. Young women sold wild berries at a market nestled in the shadow of a sinister, crumbling fortress, which may have once been the seat of a Dalish lord. Children played in fields, watched over by the silent statues of gods whose names they did not know. I walked quietly. I was going to say, like, if these are elven children, like, wouldn't they still know those names? Or have the gods' names evolved over time? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I walked quiet lanes bordered with wild flowers, the high arches of an ancient bridge soaring above me, majestic even in their ruin. Sadly, my time in the mountains was short, and I soon continued on to Halam-Sharal. I found myself thinking back on the Emprise du Lion, however, and how gracefully she bore the passing of the ages. I wondered what the future held, and dreamed of how it might leave its mark. Whatever comes can only add to her beauty. Delicate lines on the face of a gentle woman which speak of a life well lived. That's kind of beautiful. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by the ubiquitous Brother Genetivi. Okay. There's a treasure chest.
That's depressing. I'm not sure why.
What's depressing? The pig we just killed? The snow fleur? Or the arches there? Holy shit. What is that? That's super cool. No ice puns intended. There's like skulls carved in there. Yeah, this... some elven god of death? I don't know. Snowfleur! Let me love you! Again. I'm 0 for 2 on the boop attack.
Are you and Cassandra...
What? No. Why would you even ask that?
Are you kidding me?
Truly? Bizarre.
I'm right here.
See? She's right there. What are you waiting for?
You could cut the sexual tension with a knife.
Like each other doesn't mean they're about to kiss, Sparkler.
It does in this
Not
case.
according to your book.
Don't mistake me for that hack who wrote Hard and Hightown 2. I can spell.
Oh my god, just get together, you two. Just put them on the boat, ship it out to sea. What's going on here?
Stop this mage.
Oh wait, this is Cassandra's deal.
Make her take you.
Make her take you. Where are you? Gordon the Frank. And we got him.
That it came to this, but at least it is done.
Cassandra greatly approves. Good. I'm just thinking that, I mean, these are just kind of random kill quests almost, but I'm so glad that it feels like it's not by design, but it's by coincidence. I've happened to have Cassandra in parties a lot with Varric, and I love them together so much. Again, I was kind of joking about the ship thing. Like, I could definitely see it, but not. I don't know if Cassandra would. I could see it more from Varric's end, but I hope that something comes of that. I'm actually curious if I can keep them in the party more often now. As much as I want Sarah in the party because she's my beloved and all, but like, I would really love to see those two, like, I don't know. Because I know that there was some, I don't remember what it was, but one of y'all said that, like, there was some other, why is my character so slow at times? There was some other pairing that if you keep them in the party often that they'll like get together. I don't remember. I don't think it was Varric and Cassandra, but I wonder if that same thing can happen. Rebuke of the Sunderland. Okay. What's this? Similar to Glittering Darmalum, but this has a corrupting rune in it. Maybe this would be even better. So higher base damage, probably slower then. 24% critical. Critical, 6% critical. Oh, this is more critical chance. This is critical damage bonus. 10% chance of walking fortress, sunder on hit. A little less sunder on hit. Plus 7.5 extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. I think I want to switch to Rebuke of the Sunderland. Forged both well and true, though as far as it has traveled, it has never truly left the will of its master. An axe that demands an accounting, the approval of some faraway smithy granted or rebuked with every swing. The approval of some faraway smithy granted or rebuked with every swing. So the Sunderland, I don't know what the Sunderland is. I'm not gonna switch to it right now, but back when I'm in town and I can add the a rune to it, then I might switch to it. Oh, I didn't even notice who I took it from. So it looks like is this a rack? I wish I can go first person in this game. Yeah, it looks like someone, I don't know exactly what this is, but it's some kind of torture device, maybe? Nothing great happened here. Loot. Falcon Crest, okay. Read. Barely intelligible scrawl. They say you shouldn't bring home girls who find near Fade Rifts. But they don't know. I saved Colette. She came from a cold, empty place. No one cared about her. Now she's here and we'll be together forever. She's all I ever wanted. This is a desire demon. I know she loves me. I feel her love in everything she does to me, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. I've never been happier. Well, you know, Mazel Tov, but you should have done this a little bit more safely, is my guess. So there's a couple of... Wait. So this is just a guess. What if this, what I'm looking at right now, is actually one person? Is actually just the person who wrote that letter. And this is their skin, and this is like separated from the rest of them. Probably not. They said it with us, right? Didn't the person say with us? No. Anyway, don't bring home anyone that you find near a Fade Rift, unless you've worked out a proper safe word and have built good trust between each other. Bloodstone. Okay, that was a pretty fucked up scene right there up top. Okay, so what's here? We got a quarry here, or a lumber thing? Logging stand. Read. The hunt. I tracked her to the edge of Highgrove. I know she's here somewhere. I can sense it. Day 2 gave me the slip. She's cunning. Hunter and hunted, round and round in circles. It's a game, a dance, a ritual. It wouldn't be the same without it. Tracks head to the ruins. She might be resting. I need the element of surprise. Leave everything unnecessary behind. Go in light and quick. She's not going to go away, not this time. Are you chasing the desire demon, or are you chasing just some animal? Probably could be either. I wonder if... So there's this, the rift right here. I actually do kind of wonder if Stalker, stalking some elusive prey. Let's take care of this Fade Rift first. I kind of wonder if we're going to have a desire demon from this. Oh, Despair Demon. You were my bane before, but now I can just run up to you. I'm so happy. Okay. Not too bad. No Desire Demon, though, so maybe that's the prey, or maybe it's just, maybe that was just a kind of a little side thing. That seems most likely. Like, I'd be a little bit surprised if we actually saw that demon again. That specific demon from the tower. Frosty Rags. Nice. Support from Navarra operation available. Huh, okay. How much time do I have left in this session? Let me just check. Okay, about 7 minutes, so maybe after I do this next quest, I will go back to town and send people out on that mission. Support from Navarra. I wonder why we got that right here. Stalker, yeah. Find the ruins mentioned, so maybe we have to go to the other side of these ruins. Like through here, maybe? Yeah, this looks more like a wolf. Read. The hunt. A note ripped bits by an angry hand. Pieced back together, it reads, "Leave me alone or I swear I'll kill you." Is this like a werewolf, maybe? Loot. Huh. Leave me alone or I swear I'll kill you. Can't interact with that. I thought it might be a puzzle. Wait. Anything up there? No. Is that it? That can't be it. There's no way that's it. Codex unlocked for Lander, so I'll look at that in a second, but... Anything else over here? Read. A journal left open. Something is wrong. Breeze has been away for 3 days. He should be back from the hunt by now. The river froze overnight. It's so cold. I worry he's lost or worse. I have a terrible feeling all this had to do with him touching that strange red crystal. He said he could hear it humming. Crystals don't hum. I have to go look for him. Breeze, if you see this and I'm gone, wait for me. I won't be long. Is Breeze the person that was being hunted? Like, did Breeze turn into a red crystal monstrosity and then some hunter from that other tower saw it and was chasing it down? That can't be it, right? What was that? Emprise du Lion. Stalker. Find the hunter, find the ruins mentioned in the hunter's note, and that's it? It says it's elusive prey. Maybe we have to... I feel like this is likely a puzzle of some kind. I don't know the nature of the puzzle. It says leave me alone, so how do we not leave it alone? This is not likely to work. I'm just trying stuff. It's definitely a person of some kind. I mean, there's a blanket here and there was a note. A scroll ripped to shreds. Why was the scroll ripped to shreds? Landmark. No, I think it's going to be it for me for now, for here. I'm going to stop back in Skyhill. That was a weird and unsatisfyingly ended quest line. Hopefully that's not the end of it. Anyway, let's head back to Skyhold and send out and check out that mission we just got. Emprise du Lion resources. Many of the silverite mines in the Emprise du Lion highlands were sabotaged during the Orlesian Civil War.
Turning into a bit of a dragon hunter, I've heard.
You've heard right. But it's possible some of the valuable ore could still be recovered from them. The mountains are also known for deposits of both bloodstone and dawnstone. Scouts suggest that the herbs Arbor's Blessing and much rarer Falandris can be found there. Forces in the Inquisition camp could search for these resources. With metals, Falandris, silverite. Yeah, let's go with you.
Let's see what we have.
Let's go with Falandris. But wasn't there... There it is. Oh, I shouldn't have sent you out. I should have... Anyway. Oh, okay, this at least is a Josephine one. Probably. Support from Navarra. A letter delivered to Skyhold. First, allow me to compliment the Inquisition's many victories on behalf of the Forsythia family. While Southern Thedas has seen the worst of it, we recognize that recent tragedies concern us all. Your Inquisitor's work in sealing the rifts and stabilizing the South has lessened troubles here as well. The Forsythia House would lend its support to the Inquisition. We'd be happy to meet with your representatives to make it official. Tyrion Veneto. Sorry, just a second. Turn off this alarm. Tyrion Veneto, on behalf of Her Grace Duchess Amalia. A missive from Josephine follows the letter. The Forsythias are one of the great noble houses in Navarra. While other noble families are divided between those who support the Pentagast line and those who would see new blood on the throne, the Forsythias have remained politically neutral. I doubt the Forsythia's offer is entirely altruistic, what in this world is. There are advantages to aligning with a powerful, far-reaching institution. Nevertheless, accepting their support gives us allies in Navarra without making a significant political statement. Cullen, the person I won't use for this, approach from a position of strength. Send a personal guard with our representative. I'm sure they'll be super impressed. Liliana. Sorry, accidentally yanked my mic out. Liliana, the Forsythias might be generous if they knew we had certain information on them. Possibly, but Josephine, let's keep the visit friendly. A few representatives can discuss the form their support will take. I was kind of split between these two, but I think Josephine's probably the better way to go here.
At your service.
I don't know why that opened up when it did. Like, I'm not sure what about that ruin that we came across triggered the Navarra support. So we can make either a cleansing rune or a corrupting rune. Corrupting is good against humanoids, beasts, and animals. Cleansing is good against Red Templars and Darkspawn. Feels like we're going into a Darkspawn heavy area, or into a Red Templar heavy area. But there's always more beasts. I mean, beasts are always a thing. Let's do a cleansing rune. Look at that thing. That is a badass looking weapon. Holy shit. So the last bit of housekeeping I'm going to do this session is switch out the... No, wait, no, I actually wonder if I can get a new potion too. First though, let's switch out the Blood Lotus for Rashvine Nettle. So we can get one upgrade here. Improved potency on rock armor tonic. Improves the rating by 12. Doesn't seem like that great, but you know, that's what this is for. Let's just do it. Improved potency on rock armor tonic. And the other stuff I think needs more Deathroot and Rashvine Nettle. Oh, we can increase the duration of the Jar of Bees also. Why wouldn't we do that when we have the chance to do that? Okay, that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching. Next time I will continue in Emprise du Lion. Hopefully I will find out more about that Stalker thing too. It was interesting and then it just kind of stopped, so maybe it'll keep going or maybe there's something I have to do. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.